What is the largest volcano on Earth? The Big Island of Hawaii is home to the world's largest volcano, Mauna Loa. Many lava flows have combined to form this huge shield volcano. More than 17,000 meters, 56,000 feet, of volcanic lava can be seen from the bottom to the summit of the stack. Mauna Loa is the tallest mountain in the world when viewed from the ocean's floor, with a height of more than 9,000 meters. To support the weight of Mauna Loa, the oceanic crust under the volcano has been pushed many kilometers into the mantle by its weight. Where is Mauna Loa located? Located in the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano, is situated in the south-central part of the island of Hawaii. Mount Mauna Loa, which means Long Mountain in Hawaiian, is among the world's largest single mountain formations and covers 50% of the island's total area. This makes it higher than Mount Everest in terms of absolute height. Is Mauna Loa still active? Mauna Loa, one of the planet's most active volcanoes, Mauna Loa has erupted 33 times since its discovery in 1843. Since 2004, Mauna Loa has shown rising signals of potential awakening on the not-too-distant horizon. Its last explosion was in 1984. When was the first eruption of Mount Mauna Loa? During the mid-19th century, Mauna Loa had its first recorded eruption. Since that eruption in 1843, the volcano has erupted at least 12 times. Mauna Loa has generated lava flows on an average of every 6 years for the past 3,000 years. The Mokui'oeo caldera is home to most of the volcano's eruptions, but it also has lower side eruptions further along the northern and southern fracture zones that are more widespread. When lava endangered the city of Hilo in 1935 and 1942, United States military aircraft dropped bombs in an effort, which was partly effective, to alter its direction. An eruption out of a 13-mile (21 km) crack in the southwestern rift in June 1950 destroyed a small town. In 1975 and 1984, the peak experienced large-scale eruptions. Can HVO, Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, scientists predict a Mauna Loa eruption? Signs of unrest, increased seismicity, quakes, deformity, inflation of the volcano's peak insides, and release of volcanic gases can be seen days to months before an eruption occurs. For instance, inflation and increasing seismicity were evident on Mauna Loa a year before it blew in 1975 and again 2 years before it exploded in 1984. Hawaiian Volcano Observatory. While scientists at the USGS's Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, HVO, can identify and track these signals of volcanic instability, they are unable to predict when or where lava will flow until an eruption is imminent. HVO has lately improved its capability of detecting early signs of unrest by upgrading its surveillance systems. Many earthquakes navigation systems and tilt stations dot Mauna Loa's flanks, allowing scientists to keep close tabs on it around the clock. Is Mauna Loa a threat to the people of Hawaii? Even though an eruption of the massive volcano Mauna Loa, which towers above the island, isn't looming just yet, scientists tracking the island's erratic geological activity believe that its lengthy period of dormancy is perhaps winding down. Geologists have been keeping a close eye on it since early 2021, even though it hasn't spewed since 1984. More than 200 minor earthquakes were recorded by the Hawaii Volcano Observatory, HVO, beneath Mauna Loa. Which areas are most at risk if Mauna Loa erupts? Hilo researchers stress that an eruption isn't a certainty, but the HVO urged people to revisit personal eruption strategies at this moment. Lava flows might hit the coastline and inhabited places like Captain Cook within hours in regions on the island's western coast, immediately south of the major tourism destination of Kailua Kona. In 1984, lava from Mauna Loa's most recent eruption reached the periphery of Hilo, the island's other major city and the site of the University of Hawaii, but the city had plenty of warning. Are the eruptions of Mauna Loa and Kilauea similar? Kilauea, on the other hand, erupts a smaller volume of lava per eruption than Mauna Loa, which results in smaller, slower-moving flows. The 1984 eruption of Mauna Loa generated enough lava in 20 minutes as Kilauea releases in a day, at Kilauea's current eruption pace. Mauna Loa's southwest flank has steeper slopes than much of Kilauea's north and south flanks combined. Mauna Loa lava flows advance more quickly due to the steep slopes of the volcano. The A type of lava and tube-fed pahoehoe flow produced by Mauna Loa and Kilauea volcanoes, respectively, can travel great distances beyond an active eruption. How do people near Mauna Loa prepare for an eruption? Go bag. According to an announcement from the HVO, individuals are now packing go bags with essential goods in case they are forced to leave their homes due to a mandatory evacuation. In addition to their birth certificate, titles, official documents, and pharmaceuticals, individuals might like to include other relevant paperwork. Half of the Mauna Loa eruptions have remained restricted within the mountain's remote summit area, proving that volcanoes do not always pose a danger to people or property on the ground below. That said, lava has flowed into the water in a short period after many eruptions. It's impossible to know what will happen in advance. Why did Mauna Loa once lose its title as largest volcano? According to geologists in 2013, a shield volcano in Hawaii, was probably not the world's largest volcano as previously thought. In their opinion, Tamu Massif, an extinct mountain on the seafloor east of Japan that seemed to be a shield volcano covering 100,000 square miles, nearly the size of Arizona, should take the prize for the largest shield volcano in the world. However, a new study published in Nature Geoscience has re-examined Tamu Massif and found that it is not a shield volcano at all, meaning Mauna Loa has reclaimed the title. Unexpectedly, marine geophysicist William Sager of the University of Houston is the lead author of both publications.